Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really digging into Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, everything that's dropped so far, the first trailer, all the news since then.
Exactly. We've basically gone through it all to pull out, the key stuff you need to know.
Think of it like your quick guide, your cheat sheet to get fully up to speed.
Right. And we've looked at a bunch of different angles.
We have our intel comes from places like IGN's big breakdown of the trailer 99 details, I think.
Yeah, that one. Plus GTA base for character info, Indy 100 on the release date saga.
Screen Rant on the setting, that big Reddit analysis, CBS and Sportskeeda covering the delay.
And even like the tech side, the Wikipedia page for the Rage engine.
So the mission today is basically to pull out the most interesting bits, connect those dots for you.
Give you a really clear picture of a setting, characters, story clues, the tech. And yeah, we have to talk about that delay.
We do. So where do we start? The setting.
Let's do it. Right out of the gate, the trailer just screams, Vice City is back.
Oh yeah, that huge sign, no mistaking that.
None at all. But this isn't the 80s anymore, is it?
No, definitely not. It's modern day. A complete reimagining, really, but heavily drawing on, Miami, present-day Florida vibes.
And it's bigger than just the city this time.
Way bigger, it seems. They're calling the state Leonida, Rockstar's take on Florida.
Ah, Leonida. Got it.
And we saw glimpses suggesting it's not just urban sprawl. Looks like the Everglades are in there.
With airboats.
Airboats, yeah. And tons of wildlife, gators, crocodiles, flamingos. Way more detailed than previous GTAs.
Wow, that sounds potentially chaotic.
It's GTA chaos is kind of the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are even hints we might see areas based on the Florida Keys.
Okay, that's interesting. Let's talk specifics, though. The trailer had some amazing shots.
It really did. That opening shot, the pure Florida one.
Yeah, the sunset, the birds, palm trees, even the Patriot beer truck. Classic.
Yeah, it just sets the scene perfectly. And way off in the distance, there's that huge broadcast tower.
I saw that. It looks just like the WTVY tower, doesn't it?
Dead ringer. Which is actually the highest point in Florida.
No way. So obviously everyone's going to try and jump off it immediately.
Oh, absolutely. First thing, right. Then there's the penitentiary scene.
Right, with the guard towers. Seems pretty central.
Yeah, it looks like where Lucia, one of the protagonists, starts out. We even saw Leonida Department of Correction, LDC, on a staff lanyard.
And on Lucia's uniform too, I think?
Yep, LDC. So she starts inside. And that key art showing her with an ankle monitor.
Suggests the main game is after she gets out.
Exactly. Which makes you wonder how that whole prison stint affects everything else.
And the beaches. They looked incredible.
Packed. Just absolutely packed with NPCs doing all sorts of weird stuff.
Sunblock, weird photos, dogs running around.
Classic beach chaos.
Yeah.
And those blue and white parasols clearly say Vice Beach. So, confirmation.
Plus a Maverick chopper and a Dodo plane overhead. Nice callbacks.
That Dodo banner was funny too. 919 Vice City Y69. Probably a nod to a Miami club.
It's that mix, isn't it? Familiar names, new look.
Totally. And the architecture is pure Miami, or Vice City, I guess.
Some general vibes, but some specific buildings, too.
Yeah, like that tower with the hole in the middle. That's based on the 500 Brill building.
Which was in the original Vice City, too.
It was. Then there's Bayfront Heights, that luxury apartment place. And down by the docks.
Port Vice City. Saw the PVC logo.
Nice little Miami Vice nod there. Even saw Bilco and Jetson shipping containers.
From GTA 5, so definitely the same HD universe.
Seems so. Consistent little details like that.
And the cars. So many cars. Look like a new version of the Nagasaki Carbon RS bike.
Yeah, and hints of serious customization. Big rims, low suspension.
Paint jobs, obviously. And did you see the Vice vinyl sticker? Maybe
Yeah.
vinyl wraps?
Could be. And Ride Out Custom sticker, too. Definitely suggests deep car modding.
Which players are going to love? What about the rural areas you mentioned?
Oh, the Everglades-inspired parts look amazing. So much detail on the plants, the wildlife.
Almost like Red Dead 2 levels.
Getting there, it seems. Flamingos, gators. And the wildlife isn't staying rural. No! Trailer showed a gator walking into a gas station. Get out! Seriously! Yep. And another one being pulled from a swimming pool. Florida life, right?
That's peak Florida, yeah. It suggests the environment's more dynamic.
Could be. And the nightlife looks different, too. Saw a strip club.
Make it rain Mondays.
The one. Didn't look like the old pole position club, but inside, a guy had a T-shirt listing GTA cities.
Liberty City, Vice City. Nice touch. Connecting the universe again.
And speaking of connections, they recreated the old boardwalk.
No way! With the Ocean View Hotel. Tommy Vercetti's place.
The very same, looked fantastic in HD, even had a classic yellow Oceanic car parked outside.
Man, the nostalgia. And the hotel itself looked like Miami's Colony Hotel.
Strong resemblance, yeah. They're really blending the old and new.
Little details add up, too, like flags at another hotel.
Hotel Dixon, yeah. Had flags for Peru and Haiti. Adds to that diverse cultural feel.
And the beggar with the iguana, just perfect.
Little touches of weirdness.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a glimpse of another nightclub. Maybe a new Malibu club.
Ooh, property ownership again. Could be interesting.
Definitely possible. And the map just feels huge. You mentioned the Keys.
Yeah, saw an area that looked like it, with a broken bridge, scream stunt jump.
Totally. And a blimp that looked like Fat Albert, the drug patrol blimp down there.
Classic GTA humor. Road signs pointed everywhere, too.
Kelly County, VCI Airport, Catalan Boulevard, Stockyard Downtown.
Port VC, the Keys, Waning Sands, and Vice Beaches, plural.
Yeah, suggests multiple beaches like the original. It feels vast.
And social media seems baked into this world pretty heavily.
Oh, massively. Loads of phone-captured clips in the trailer. Accounts like Dad Bod Squad.
Maybe their version of Snapmatic.
Could be. And Poach, the animal protection one. Car meetups shown via social media clips, aerial donut shots.
And Planet Leonida Man.
The Florida Man parody. Yeah, saw clips of guys doing crazy stuff running from cops.
It feels like they're really leaning into satirizing current internet culture.
And that specific Florida weirdness, definitely.
Okay, so that's the world. Let's shift to who we're playing as.
Right. 2 protagonists confirmed. Lucia.
A Latina character, which is huge. First playable female protagonist in a modern GTA.
Absolutely groundbreaking for the series. And a guy named Jason? No last names yet.
And the vibe between them. Very Bonnie and Clyde.
Screams Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Leaked clips showed it, and the trailer has them in a motel robbing a store.
Uncle Jack's liquor store, right?
That's the one. And they explicitly say trust. Trust. Which,
In a Rockstar game usually means betrayal is coming.
often does, yeah. Sets up tension. And we already talked about Lucia starting in prison.
With the LDC uniform and the ankle tag later, suggests her past is a big factor.
Huge factor. How does that tag limit her? How does her record affect their plans? Lots of questions.
And social media isn't just world building, it seems tied to the story.
Looks like it. Parodies of influencers, weird online trends, sugar daddies.
All that stuff. And the in-game parodies look sharp. Weasel News.
Back again, reporting on a Dawn Dash car flip. And Mega Noticias, the Spanish station.
Featuring the guy who looks like the Florida Joker.
Uncanny resemblance, yeah. And even, like, a police billboard looking for a panty sniffer.
Oh my god. That's Leonida, all right.
It really captures a specific kind of absurdity. Then there are other little hints.
Like the t-shirt saying, "We bite back in Leonided." With the gator.
Exactly. And maybe hints of returning gangs. Saw a guy with a blue bandana like the Haitians.
And another with a red one, maybe the Cuban.
Possibly. Subtle nods. Plus the Thrillbillies. Off-road racing. The Hammer Karen reference.
It's weaving in all these contemporary, sometimes viral moments.
Makes the satire feel very current. And the brands are back, of course.
Gotta have a cola, right? And Benedict beer, Seis Baracha, Fat Chips, Pip Vosser.
All present and accounted for. Plus a pawn and gun in Port Gellhorn. Essential services.
Saw some bumper stickers too. One said, "Arrest Andrew." Wonder what Andrew did.
Who knows? And that motel scene, just a quick glimpse of Lucia and Jason's dynamic.
Plus, fun details in the liquor store. A
Yeah.
Dignity ad for $99.
And a Pity Forever sticker. Nice competti nod.
Especially with his song "Love is a Long Road" in the trailer. Great track.
Yeah, 1989 hit. Ties back to the original Vice Cities era, even though the game is modern.
Smart. And platforms. Still console first, right?
Looks that way. PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS announced. No PC version mentioned yet.
Standard Rockstar rollout then? PC later?
Usually, yeah. History suggests it'll come eventually.
Okay, let's talk tech. Because, wow, the trailer looked phenomenal.
Absolutely stunning. The graphical leap is obvious. Hair detail, for instance.
Looked incredibly real. Suggests maybe good hairstyling options?
Could be. The lighting, the textures, water effects with dolphins, sharks.
Yeah.
It's a huge step up.
Powered by the new Rage engine, right?
Well, the latest version of Rage, yeah. Rockstar Advanced Game Engine. It allows for just insane visual fidelity.
And the crowds look dense. Lots of unique people.
Yeah, their crowd tech seems way more advanced. So many different character models, body types, animations.
And the interiors. You mentioned the gas station.
The detail in there was wild. Suggests interiors across the game might be much more fleshed out.
Plus dynamic weather. Saw bright sun and heavy rain.
Yeah, seamless transitions looks like. Adds so much atmosphere. Even saw individually rendered dollar bills flying around.
But that's the level of detail we're talking about. So Rage is the magic behind it.
It's the foundation. Rockstar's own engine, evolved from the Angel engine. They've used it since, what, 2006?
Table tennis, wasn't it?
That's the one. It's been the base for GTA IV, Red Dead 1 and 2, GTA V.
And it just keeps getting better, supporting 4K, 60 TPs, ray tracing now.
Exactly. Plus, integrating stuff like Euphoria for animation and Bullet for physics gives them incredible control.
Okay. So, amazing tech, amazing world. But then came the news.
Ah, yes. The delay.
The collective sigh heard around the world, originally fall 2025.
Now officially pushed back. Grand Theft Auto 6 is scheduled for May 26, 2026.
Still for PS5 and Xbox Series XS initially.
Correct. And Rockstar did put out a statement apologizing for the longer wait.
Standard procedure, but what was their reasoning?
Quality. Pretty much. They said they're committed to exceeding expectations, delivering the highest quality game, and need the extra time for polish.
Which, to be fair, isn't unusual for Rockstar. Delays happen with their big games.
Often, yeah. They aim for a certain standard, and sometimes that takes longer. Red Dead 2 was delayed too.
True. Analysts still think it'll be huge, financially.
Oh, yeah, potentially the biggest entertainment launch ever.
Yeah.
But the delay obviously impacts near-term revenue forecasts.
And there's talk about the price maybe being higher, like $80?
Speculation. But it aligns with other big new AAA games. We might hear more soon. Take-Two has an earnings call coming up.
May 15th. Keep
Yep.
an eye on that.
Definitely. And the reaction online. Predictable, right?
Disappointment for sure, but still huge excitement. The anticipation hasn't really died down.
No, if anything, maybe the delay makes people think, okay, they're really going for something massive here.
Perhaps. It does fit their pattern of taking the time needed. The scale just seems immense from everything we've seen.
It really does. The detail, the scope. This delay might just mean they're refining all those complex systems even further.
So let's try and wrap this up. Key takeaways.
GTA 6 looks massive, incredibly detailed, back to Vice City, but modern day, plus the wider state of Leonida.
2 protagonists, Lucia and Jason. First modern female lead for GTA, Bonnie and Clyde story vibes.
Powered by seriously impressive tech, the latest Rage engine, satirizing modern culture, Florida style.
And we have to wait a bit longer. May 26, 2026.
That's the plan for now. But yeah, overall shaping up to be potentially monumental.
Absolutely. And if you listening want even more detail, definitely check out those sources we mentioned.
Yeah, IGN, GTA Base, Reddit. There's so much more granular stuff in there that we could even get to.
For sure. So final thought to leave you with.
Go on.
With this big delay now confirmed, what specific part of GTA 6 the world detail, the characters, the gameplay, the story? What single thing do you now think, or maybe hope, will be the most genuinely groundbreaking?
Ooh, good question. Something to chew on.
Definitely. Let us know what you think. And until next time, thanks for joining us for the deep dive.